right, everyone. Chill. Chill. Chill.
I'm just chilling.
Brother, just chillin'.
Just chillin'.
Let's just chill.
Just chillin', chillin', chillin'.
If my words could move you effective, to grant access and insight to perspective, I would give you my soul's eye to hold, if only to show you a way to get out the cold.
Man, that's like if I had the best hot pocket ever in life, right?
Ooh.
And then the illest microwave like finished, and they made that noise right there. That would be the epitome of my moment, and I love the ending of that. Great evening and salutations to you all. 'Tis I, Just Henry, the original, ready for big business tonight. Whoop! In the building, as we are just chilling with Just Henry. We have come through with many festive occasionalities. Now we're gonna have a good time tonight. As usual, here. Well, first off, again, I'm sorry. Let me say what's up, El Capitan.
What's up, brother?
Big Surge. Thank you for being here, bro.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
But of course.
That's what it is. We are here in the building. We're gonna set the mood. I actually enjoy this song. What's this one? Parking Lot by Anderson .Paak. This song's going. Y'all gonna hear the conversation. Y'all know what it's going. Just chilling with Just Henry. Enjoy that. Parking Lot.
Well, you told me your whole life story in a few shorts. All the while I never knew the tone of your voice. A half an hour I ramble on way too much, alone with my own thoughts. Enough is enough. There's a plain way to call it, but it's never that obvious for me. I'm in the communion. I got needs, the combination of all my life's complaints and a few strong drinks. I don't remember the parking lot, I just remember the song we sang. And the song we
Yes. Welcome back. 'Tis I, Just Henry, the original. We are just chilling once again. All my chillers and chillettes, thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to have a very, very pleasant evening this evening. I had a lot planned for you guys. All right? So what we're going to do, first thing, as we normally do, we kind of try to just clue everybody in on what's going on, right? Maybe your local who is it? Whoever does the announcements at church may not know all of these things to say at church because it's not always church appropriate. But then again, we're going to work it out. First thing is it's a new month, my good sir. Isn't that fantastic?
Yes.
'Tis November. I love November. Changing of the season, the colors. Isn't it wonderful? And all the sickness, everybody's getting colds and flus again.
Bird flu.
You know? And so, therefore, it's on.
Mic check.
Oh, you checked in.
Oh, I'm checked. I just want to make sure.
Oh, you checked in, brother.
All right.
You checked in, brother. And so, we're going to bring in a few of our normal announcements, you know. National Adopt a Senior Pet Month. I took that a little differently. More like a hospice type of thing, maybe? No?
I think like
Yes,
an
no?
older pet.
Exactly. So it's
Yeah.
like their last wonderful days can be spent with you.
Think so?
I don't know. It said senior.
Yeah.
Senior.
I don't think it's probably, they're probably just the older ones, not the new puppies or anything.
No,
like
no.
that.
Senior would be like on their way out. And I'm thinking that,
Huh.
you know what a hospice is?
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm thinking that this is like advertisement. I'm just sorry.
Well, you know, they
I didn't mean to go
improve
there.
the mood.
What's that?
They improve the mood.
Well,
science
truth.
says.
I'm just weird. So forgive me. Now, National Aviation History Month. Hey. Yay. National Diabetic Eye Disease Month. National Epilepsy Awareness Month. Shout out Lil Wayne.
Wow.
That was a good one.
Did he just say that?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Where's the drum set when you need it?
He's
For real, right? Hold up.
He's definitely aware. National Lung Cancer Awareness. Be aware of what you ingest in your lungs. National Adoption Month, which is actually a good one. I like that. National Alzheimer's Disease Month. Pay attention. National Diabetes Month. Pay more attention. There's a lot of people diagnosed with diabetes. Make sure your sugars is straight. Yo, those wine bottles are loud on the table with the microphones. That's hilarious. Sorry, I had to pay mention. Next, National Fun with Fondue Month. Have you ever eaten fondue?
No.
What? If you get yourself a good cheese tishin, I'm going to say cheese tishin because I have no better term for a person that is a master of cheese. Cheese is a fun thing, especially when you put cheese on what you're about to eat. Yes, that's what fondue is. You find whatever you want, you put it on a fondue stick, and you put it actually, literally in hot, lovely melted cheese. Ooh, it's so wonderful.
But they have chocolate fondue too.
Absolutely. Why wouldn't they? I've never done it. Never seen it either. I think chocolate and all that stuff, it has its place. Just don't mess with the fondue. I'm just teasing. National Gratitude Month. Thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
I like that one.
Thank you, bro.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, ma'am. Madam. Sounds a little better than
Gratitude
ma'am.
is so important.
Thank you, sir. You know, in the lobby. All right. National Impotency Month, which I thought matched National Adoption Month. Oh. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So
yeah,
therefore,
they can go together.
They can go together.
let's be aware. Let's be aware. I'm not trying to make light of something like that because that is a very serious situation. What I'm saying is you have options. If you got all the love, you got someone that needs some love, right? Anyway, I'm just speaking logically. Now, National Inspirational Role Models Month, which leads me, El Capitan, first to you, because I'm going to go to my guest next. Who is your role model, sir?
I don't think I
On
really
the
even
spot.
have one.
You don't have a role
No,
model?
not really.
Whoa.
You got to get a role model.
I think
Yeah.
I think the adult term is mentor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
a mentor.
Yeah.
We could talk about that in a minute, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about that because I definitely have a few mentors.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
See? Well, then, on to you, my good sir. Who is, or should I say, are your mentors?
Well, I'll start from when I was growing up as a child. Mentors are important because we usually watch someone who we admire and try to be like, conscious or unconscious. For me, it was one of my basketball coaches growing up. He was a former professional basketball player turned business owner.
Okay.
And, when you visit that house and it's on the lake and
You see it.
all of the surroundings and trimmings,
Right.
you say, I'm interested in how this happened, Mr. George Tinsley. So,
All right. Shout out Mr. Tinsley.
yeah, definitely.
Tinsley family.
Definitely you have to have something to aspire to,
Amen.
or you kind of get lost on that journey.
Lost in the sauce.
Exactly.
No, I understand completely. Is that the first? Can I get one more?
Well, obviously it starts at home.
Okay.
It starts at home. My father was the silent, strong type.
Yeah.
The type who would work his butt off to
Yes.
give you what he didn't have,
Yeah.
but wouldn't throw it up in your face.
Ah.
That's
good guy. Like a
good
real-
guy. Yeah,
like a real man.
Great man.
Outstanding.
Works hard and doesn't ask for much in return, but celebrates your successes like they were his own.
Hey, that's called love, man.
No
Man,
doubt.
if you don't have somebody that love you, dog, love yourself first, and then go love someone else. Because guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna love you back, guaranteed. What we got? Moving right along, sir. Yes, we have today as November 6th. It is National Nachos Day.
It is that.
Is it your day? No, it's not yours.
Not your day.
I tried that one. It didn't work too well. But nonetheless, it's National Saxophone Day. Kenny G face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kurt Whalum, doesn't it?
Hey.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. National Stress Awareness Day.
Ooh, I like that one.
It should be every day,
I like that one.
especially in our community.
I'm here for the right day.
We stress ourselves,
Yeah.
which is incredibly well, it's just not productive.
But we've
okay?
been pre-programmed, though.
To a certain degree.
Yeah, we've been.
I will give you to a certain degree because there's still a certain level of responsibility for a person to be aware or seek awareness or seek progress. If you are, as a person, complacent, therefore it takes you kind of out of the race, and that kind of separates the conversations for me.
I like where you're going. I like where you're going with that.
Yeah, man, no worries. And it's not Jose talking, it's just Henry. Hey. But nonetheless, what we're going to do, let's bring in some of that music, please.
Okay.
I actually was quite impressed with Sleepy Brown by Rihanna J.
Pre-Outcast or before Outcast?
This is actually, you got to listen to the track.
Okay.
I'm going to give you my headset, okay? That way you can hear this song. It's very important that you do so. Put the headset on. It's
Okay,
cool.
all right.
The song actually, like, Doja Cat. Doja Cat is a very clever writer, and so this one here actually intrigued my awareness. I was like, oh, go girl. Okay. So I would like y'all to listen to this. This is Rihanna J. I actually follow her on Instagram. It's one of the few. And this is Sleepy Brown, all right? I'm just chilling with Just Him, all right? We be back.
Chillin'.
Yeah.
Undercover like, baby, what's good? I mean, cooler than a pimp wearing velvet. Giving you some game to go and sell it, cause the game's not to be told like, what's cooler than being cool? Top down if the wind breezing. The sun's out, that's that mid-season. I ain't driving, so I am drinking. Look, showing out, that's for no reason. I see them peeking, but they ain't speaking. And that's cool, cause we ain't need them. Alright. I wanna get down like Sleepy Brown. Real smooth like we used to. Real cool like we used to. Take it back to when we used to. Roll through the city looking pretty like what's up? I wanna get down like Sleepy Brown. And that's cool, real cool, we cool. And that's cool, real cool, we cool. And that's cool, real cool, we cool. Something like Sade with the paint dripping off that big body. Or like listening to Big Boy and Andre sipping OJ in Bombay. I mean, cooler than Anita in the freezer. Put her in the rich and nice to meet you still. The game's not to be told like, what's cooler than being cool? 2 a.m. and we still sipping. Brown and clear, yeah, we been mixing. Your hands on me, I can feel them slipping. Alright. My girl's texting, but I don't listen. Like, where you at? Think I gone missing. But we good, so I ain't tripping. I wanna get down like Sleepy Brown. Real smooth like we used to. Real cool like we used to. Take it back to when we used to. Roll through the city looking pretty like what's up? I wanna get down like Sleepy Brown. And that's cool, real cool, we cool. And that's cool, real cool, we cool. And that's cool, real cool, we cool. Knock on wood, rain. Never say never in the hood, right? Knock on wood, rain. Look, knock on wood, rain. Never say never in the hood, right? Knock on wood, rain. I wanna get down like Sleepy Brown. Real smooth. Real cool. Now take me back to when we used to.
Just chillin'.
I better fall back. I don't mean to mislead her, but if she believed every word that I said, I take it all back. She playing follow the leader, but that doesn't mean that I ain't gotta leave her. I wonder. She say she could give me what I need. I should make her more than company. I swear she got that fire. But does it compare to Cali? No. She's so happy when she's next to me. Thought she had me, baby, really thought she had me. Now she feeding for the rest of me. But that isn't in the recipe. Let it go, girl, this ain't what you want, and you know we could never be. I don't care how it feels, this could never be real, and you know that isn't in the recipe. Let it go, girl, this ain't what you want, and you know we could never be. I don't care how it feels, this could never be real, and you know that we hit a rhythm, no control of emotion. The more time we spend playing house with no rent, the more you hate it, you real one. Speak of devotion. Told him to leave and came looking for me. I wonder, did I stutter when I told her ass? None of this was ever meant to last. When I'm in it, it's that fire. But does it compare to Kelly? No. She's so happy when she next to me. Thought she had me, baby, really thought she had me. Now she feeding for the rest of me. But that isn't in the recipe. Let it go, girl, this ain't what you want, and you know, oh, we can never be. I don't care how it feels, this can never be real, and you know, this ain't the recipe. Let it go, girl, this ain't what you want, and you know, we can never be. I don't care how it feels, this can never be real, and you know, oh, let it go, 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 let it go.
Just chillin', just chillin', just chillin'.
That is what I like.
All right, you're fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
good?
got the lovely Quayla in here. She's actually doing the photography extraordinaire type routine. And it is fantastic right now. She's like,
And more.
let me take a picture of your live with your live and your live and your live. And I'm like, isn't that a bit repetitious? I'm the one that said it that way, not her.
Right.
So now that we are back, I would like to welcome officially the good sir, as they would know on the streets, Big Business.
Yes, sir. Thank you so
Can I
much
get
for
some
having
applause?
me. Yes, sir.
Can I
Thank you
get
so
some
much for
applause?
having me.
But of course, my good sir,
Yes, sir.
it was going to happen.
Yeah,
It's bound to happen.
It's exciting. It's really exciting because it's been a while. It's been a while since we did a show together as well.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Job, man.
Absolutely.
So, 5-star Dive Bar.
Yeah.
on November 9th, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have an actual fantastic show. Mr. Big Business, you want to tell them about it?
Oh, I'll definitely tell them about it. We're going to have a wonderful event. It's an extravaganza. The reason I call it an extravaganza is because we're going to have a plethora of artists. Yourself, R&B.
Me?
Oh, yes, yourself.
Yes.
R&B, hip-hop,
Yes.
spoken word.
Very good.
Male, female, even comedians.
Hey.
So all of these things kind of reflect a multitude of what's necessary to kind of just be alive. We need food. You know what I
that's
mean?
true.
We need food for the soul, and that's why it's called Food for the Soul Extravaganza.
Outstanding. So, my favorite part about this whole thing is, of course, you got $7 at the door, which is like an outstanding price for people going to Ybor, right?
Especially for 9 artists.
3 canned goods gets them in the door.
3 canned goods. This is a philanthropic effort. This is for the people, and kind of going into a different lane because, you know, as you get older, you kind of see what's missing in the world, and I think once you see that, you try to either do something about it or you ignore it.
Okay.
You know,
Gotcha.
And we need more people who care about what's happening with people in general, our people particularly, and you have to live a life of purpose and
That's right.
intentionality.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Intentionality. Serge, it's another word for your fade. Or should I say for your beard? So, no, we love words, man.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, like in...
Spice of life.
Not to change the dynamic or anything. You remember Pee-wee's Playhouse?
Yeah.
Remember how they had the word?
The magic word?
The magic word? Yeah, everybody goes crazy.
Everybody hollered. Yeah,
But
I remember.
Thanks. I'm just saying. We're not trying to tell our age. Not at all. Even though 36 is not a bad age.
It could be reruns.
At all. All right? I'm
still
still
got a little-
kicking and screaming. Look
I got
at
a little
Will
juice
Smith.
box left.
Look at Will Smith. He's kicking and screaming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he has a immaculate workout regimen, which I do, applaud. Will Smith's one of my favorite freaking actors.
He does a lot, and I like how he now goes viral with these mentality mindset posts, I call them, because there's not a lot of people who kind of hand out information for free.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to charge for that now.
But
I
of
mean,
course.
You have people on
That's the hustle.
Instagram showing their body for a fee.
But yeah, it's
But
called a
he's-
hustle.
Yeah, but he's giving you the keys
Yes.
to unlocking a future for yourself because he wants to take someone with him.
Yes, man.
Leaving
He's
a
not
legacy.
He's not a selfish type of person at all.
Right.
The reason I brought him up was I actually wouldn't want to wait to not see, man. I'm about to segue. We need to get back to the show.
Okay.
Let's talk about the show.
All right, we good.
Man, I almost did it.
You almost did it. You were inspired. You were passionate,
What? We almost went on the rip because I'm gonna bring it up. I'm
Okay.
gonna bring it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it up. Bring up Will Smith again.
No doubt.
So, would you mind reciting some of the artists that might grace the stage?
Whew, I tell you, so many. I don't want to forget anybody. I'm trying to remember the show set in order. It's kind of crazy. First out, Theo Lodge is a good friend of mine. He's been traveling internationally, back in the country.
Okay.
He's going to be performing, so don't want to miss him.
Right.
D Baby, who actually performed at Live
Yeah.
on 7th.
Yeah,
She's
remember her.
she's a rising star out of Jersey.
Very good.
She's going to hit the stage as well.
Very good.
Haifa,
Okay, the prospect.
local favorite. He's going to be there as well. Out of New York, Florida transplant.
Dopeness.
That's 3 of 9. We have Steffordness now. She's a spoken word artist, and when you think about love, you have to have the females represented.
Okay.
Food for the Soul is really centered in who gave you life.
Hey.
And you can't have soul without a woman. So we have the women definitely representing. She will be in the building speaking her poetry. We have Kuda B.
Hey,
Kuda B. She has a lot of pizzazz.
Yeah, and a lot of things to say.
And definitely is strong-minded.
Yes.
Puts me in the mind of like a Queen Latifah with some swag.
I could dig it. I can dig it.
Yeah,
With some Tampa swag on it.
So
yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to her as
man,
well.
that's dope.
That's 5 of 9. We have SB.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Mr. Never Sleep.
Never sleep.
He has that energetic vibe that kind of comes through New York, transplant
But
to
of course,
Florida.
yeah,
So,
man.
we're trying to represent different demographics and different opinions, different styles as well. 3 more. I don't want to leave anybody out. We have, towards the end, we have a couple of comedians kind of spaced properly.
Okay.
Christina Foreman. Coming from Sarasota.
Okay.
So some of her inspirations are Martin and
Wow.
Everybody Hates Chris.
Okay.
Remember that back in the day? And she has a type of off-brand comedy that kind of will throw you off, but it's really, really funny.
Okay.
Newcomer Kyle Baker.
Kyle Baker. Okay.
I hope he brings his guitar. Kyle, if you're there, please bring your guitar.
Kyle, listen in. Bring the guitar, bro.
Reminds me of how Adam Sandler kind of played little comedian skits on the guitar.
Got it. Yeah.
But he kind of does it from a different aspect.
Okay.
So he might remix a song. There's one on YouTube where he remixed a country song and a Caribbean song
Okay.
together, and it was really funny because it started singing about dogs, and then it started talking about a big belly woman. And it was like a perfect
interesting
segue.
the content.
Yeah, very interesting.
That's hilarious.
So check him out. Shout out to Kyle Baker. And
Baker, that's what's the word.
I am missing one person, and I'm trying to comb my brain. I might have to actually check my phone real quick.
Well, I'm actually impressed that you made it all the way to the end though. Like
I said Jus Henry was on there.
Yeah, I know. So
was that the individual that I missed? Y'all don't hold it against me. I promise you. I
you
memorized.
take your time, brother.
I
We got nothing but
memorized
time.
Luckily, I have it on my phone. DJ Brian B will be in the
Yes,
building.
DJ Brian B.
Awesome DJ. I can't say that enough. Did I cover everybody? I think I may have. Maybe I left you out.
Yeah, that's okay.
No. I think I might have covered everybody. I may have covered
And if
everybody.
anything,
Yeah.
y'all come through.
Yeah.
Just see what happens.
It's going to be awesome.
I'm just letting you know. I know I'm going to be there, and it's going to be in full effect.
Yes.
I'm going to have a great time, and we're going to smile. I promise you that.
Can I shout out the sponsors?
Actually, yes, you may.
Okay. So, a lot of people don't understand the power of a team. This isn't just something that I put together. So I'm gonna shout out because I want to be very intentional and shout out the people who helped make this together.
Okay.
Shout out to the cast of 2020 Vision.
2020 Vision.
Shout out to Quayla, who's been a mistress of all trades, a jack of all trades, and her husband Gino. Doing his thing. We have Flavors Water Ice.
Hey,
Shannon doing her thing.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep. We also have DJ's Barbecue. Been playing a pivotal role to help feed the people as well.
Very good.
We have the Shizzle Show. Gen TV will be in the picture.
Nice.
Taking pictures, doing things, supporting. If I missed you guys, like I say, there's too many people to mention.
Forgive him. Forgive him.
Please
It's
forgive
all
me.
right.
Higher Hustle in the building. Shout out to Council.
Hustle. That's what's up.
You got to have a team. You got to have a team to work.
Man, that is a big team. That is a clan.
Yeah, well.
That's awesome, man. I like that.
It takes work to make work.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I see the work. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys because it is National Gratitude Day. So thank you guys for what you do.
Everyone who contributed.
And actually that's important. That's dope.
Queen of Car Loans as well. I have Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and Credit coming in. We have a special presentation. She's flying in from Michigan to make the show on the 9th. So this is just not a local affair. We have people coming from all over, whether it be out of state, in state. It's going to be live, y'all. Y'all need to go ahead and check in, and you can contribute online as well.
Let them know where.
Please contribute online to the Food for the Struggling fundraiser campaign. This is for the people who need assistance just because they're going through tough times in life.
Right.
That is on my page. My page is Lee Wood Herb, Wood, W-O-U-L-D, Lee, L-E-E. So please contribute. We've had people who've not been able to make it because of prior obligations, but they are contributing, they are donating, and they are making a difference.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Outstanding. Thank you very much for what you do, sir. I hope you stick around or whatever you like. You know what I mean? Thank you very much for coming.
I got a couple minutes in me.
Just chilling.
I like this music
with Jus Henry. We are going to have a grand time, and if you do stick around, you will find out you're going to be able to talk about some things, bro. I'm gonna just make sure. No, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I have to pull the reins on you, brother, because sometimes we get passionate.
It gets deep, huh?
It's always gonna get bruh.
Deep like the ocean floor.
You know what? As we continue here at Just Chilling with Jus Henry, I would really appreciate the good El Capitan to play Bout That by K Forest. Y'all already have an expectation of what kind of music we play here. So we're just gonna bring that. We
Just
bout that.
chillin'.
Just chillin'.
Just chillin'.
Girl, I'm really about my business. Let's get to the business. This God is my witness. I'ma handle that business. And I'ma make you feel alive. Two bodies will collide.
where you at? Tell me which part you at. Send me your location, girl, I'm coming through. I got dirty thoughts, real dirty, dirty. All of these fantasies, I wanna try on you. Came to the crib and I'm staring at temptations. I know what it is, that's why my mind is racing. So blessed, so blessed, so blessed that he gave me his creation for my possession. About my business, let's get to the business. Just God is my witness, I'ma handle that business. And I'ma make you feel alive. Two bodies will collide. I wanna get freaky, freaky, freaky. You wanna get naughty, naughty, naughty. Girl, I got tricks I can teach you. Don't use it on nobody but me. What we doing ain't nobody's business. Nah, girl, we can't let them see. You know what comes to mind? First out, 69. Laid out on the bed, in the spread, all messed up. Girl, you think these lips I got are for nothing? Got you soaking when I hear nothing. I can hold you down, but I won't be coming. Got you saying the Lord's name when I bring you in. Girl, I'm really about my business. Let's get to the business. This God is my witness. I'ma handle that business. And I'ma make you feel alive. Two bodies will collide.
Yes. I'm feeling the vibe right now. This is awesome.
It's all the way.
I'm having a good time tonight, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is Just Chillin' with Just Henry here with Flow Ohio Radio.
Just chillin'.
Representing. And this is my 19th episode. So I'm like a real borderline, you know.
You about to have an anniversary.
Hey, man. I'm
20.
just saying.
Okay.
This is about to happen. But nonetheless, what we normally do at this point is we would like to bring the people a little something, okay? So on with the news. Black man who led neo-Nazi group dies amid a bid to destroy it. Earlier this year, James Stern, whom is a black activist, excuse me, I messed up the pronunciation. Black activist.
For that one. Oh my God.
Don't mess up, black activist. Who's an activist? Anyway, activist. And he said that he persuaded the National Socialist Movement's former leader to give him control of the group.
But did it kill you?
That is the mystery. On with the news. No, seriously, that's the mystery. Like, I got nothing else.
We don't know.
Nothing else. So, I want to ask this one. There was a report. Hit it. Stop trying to raise successful kids. Wait for it. Raise kind ones. Ooh.
I can dig that.
Ah.
Or do both.
Here's what it is.
Okay.
They basically were stating that they did a study trying to figure out, like, what is the most customary response parents give to their children, especially like when they go to school every day and they come back from school. What was the grade you made on your test? Like, what achievement did you make today? Which is the question, meaning that their subconscious is now gearing them to be like, hey, I need to achieve something every day. I need to do now. Hold on.
Okay, I had a
because
question.
It's not actually teaching them to actually be a kind person to your fellow man, which is necessary to be able to function and be successful. So therefore, you have a lot of ornery, nasty, crazy, successfully driven people, teenagers to young adults, that are buttholes. And that's what they're saying. They're saying they're trying to get the people to be able to get our community back to a, hey, we got a fellow man over here that we're dealing with, we're talking to when we're trying to get our way. Let's actually just talk rather than dictate and command. Now you, with your bewilderment, enlighten me.
It's not about enlightenment. I just had a question.
Please.
Because I think that a lot of times things are kind of taught separately.
Okay.
Like they say, okay, you know how we grew up and said, don't talk when grown people are talking.
Yeah.
Well, how are you going to learn from older elders if you can't talk while they're talking? So I think that is, you're leaving a part out. Saying be kind.
Give them, if you say no, give them a yes. As in,
okay.
If you tell a child, don't speak while grown folks are talking, the question is why? Because I need you to respect our adult conversation first. You, only interjection you're allowed is for my kids. This is how I did mine.
Right.
You say, excuse me, and wait. Mm-hmm. That is it. That is all you're allowed as a child. You can say, excuse me, and wait. Your presence alone is acknowledged because I'm an adult and I'm aware of my surroundings. Believe me, I see you. Give me a moment and I'll come to you. When I finish my conversation,
there's some balance in
then
that.
I will get you.
There's some balance in
that. And
that.
that just comes from simple respect for not only your elder, but also conversation. Because it is important that people get the beginning, middle, and end of that conversation to be able to make decisions, to be able to make progress and so forth. So it's always important. That's why it has to be preserved, and that's why I think that is preserved. And you are correct.
Yeah.
There has to be an extension to just a command. It can't just be it can't be a no alone.
Right.
Give them the why.
And,
children are people.
And I think so often people they find good and bad examples.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that if I'm only going to ask an adult a question so many times before I feel that I can't ask that question.
Correct.
And go to somewhere else to ask that question, which you may not get such a thoughtful response.
Right.
So you may get something off the cuff.
Right.
And I think it's important to acknowledge, like you said, the worth of their inquisitive skills. I remember growing up, there were certain questions I was afraid to ask because of previous responses.
I heard that.
What does that mean? I think that's a very deep question, but if they're unprepared or unable to answer that,
exactly,
I'm going to find an answer.
Right.
It might not be the right answer.
And I'm a search, and it depending on whether you have an understanding yourself to be able to verse it to me, rather than just dictate. You can't. I'm telling you, if you give a child the why, there's little room for extra questions after. The extra questions may come as a fine-tuning of understanding if your child is that type of person, which they should know that's who they should be if you're that parent that actually is commanding understanding from a child, because you're a child. Right. Please understand you're a child. And not to say that I'm big and you're small, I'm right, you're wrong. It's more like, please trust me to know what's right.
So let me ask you a question.
Please.
I don't want to be too personal, but you have children.
2.
And what are their ages?
8 and 6.
So one thing that I've kind of seen and working on the movie 2020 Vision about is that it seems like the support systems for children from grades K to 12, you know, the community support, the parent support, it's very important. And then between the ages of 18 to 26, it's almost like we've built you up. You're an adult now.
Here you go.
Go find yourself. Go make a mark on the world and do something that you don't exactly know how to do. Did you feel as a child between those ages that you had very little direction or very little support?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Erastus Gardner, my father, is a very present personality. Therefore, there was no time where there was that support based on his influence and what he taught me. It was always present. Man, dude, I was in Panama. I was like 13. I'm in Panama City, and I am 13 in another city. We lived in Birmingham, Alabama, Homewood, and I'm hearing my dad's voice as I'm thinking about doing something wrong with the fellas, and I let them go.
Right.
And I stayed inside. They got in trouble. I did not.
Right.
It was uncanny. So it was just like that made me appreciate it even more. I didn't understand it, but I appreciated it at the time because I knew what he was doing and why he was doing it. It's just his how may not agree with me at this moment, but
he made an impact and an impression.
Man,
right.
What? Yeah. Boy, Mr. Gardner don't play, you know. Oh Lord, no, we play no games. That's why I'm the same way with mine. Not the same way. I'm a dialed down version of my father, as he is a dialed down version of his. So it's just we have taken the honor back in being able to talk to someone and give them a set expectation, and then ask them over and over, do you understand your expectation? Now you must understand consequence after your expectation, because this conversation can go on and on and on, but I'm getting old, you know, and I can't teach you past 30 and 40 and 50 years. That's all that is.
Now,
I like being interrogated on my own show.
No, it's not. Fantastic. It's not about interrogation.
Interviewed. Like it.
Well, no, it's about asking questions, because if you don't ask questions, you won't get insight and you won't get knowledge.
It's all good.
You got to get it. And I think the people need to know. How did you get to this point?
Yeah, man. It took a long time.
Yeah.
A lot of spankings. And a lot of heartbreak, a lot of disappointment, of which he advised me early. And he's not the person to be, I told you so, at all. So it always makes it a joyous moment when you can be able to say, like, you know, he taught me something. But anyway, I don't want to.
No,
go too far.
You're good. Do you feel your experience was similar to others?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay.
My father's a evangelist / pastor. My mother's a teacher, school teacher. She still teaches. My father's a professor. No. not by any stretch of the imagination.
Right.
Because I didn't understand what it was to not have a dad there. And when somebody was telling me about it, it's like
foreign language.
Yeah, it was, and of an emotion, of very disheartening moment. Like I'm just like heartbreaking. Like listening to your stories, it's like crazy. Yeah. I'm like, nah. Then hearing being raised in a single parent home where the dad was the custodial parent, like it just baffled me. Like, and then it just made me feel like I can't give you adequate love for that, but I can give you what I have. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely.
So it just makes me reach out to people more. It just makes me open my ears more. I got a lot of female friends that need a shoulder sometimes, and I'm that guy sometimes, but not really like, oh, I'm gonna cry with you. No, right. I'm gonna just get the real nice shirt that dries really fast after.
I understand.
Yeah, man. The Under Armour. That's a nugget. That is a golden nugget for the young girl.
That Under Armour, it doesn't stain too much.
It don't stain. Yeah. And after they get it all saturated with the salted water from their eyes, you can dry off and you're good. And it's life. It's all right. And then guess what? Then that person knows that you were there for them. Then that person can build and figure out something because you were there and they weren't alone. They may have bounced an idea off of you, right. And that's what I love about it. I love free thought. I love free movement, like conversation, like
right. But I think it's a very important segue to connect to what you just said because it's hard to give what you didn't get.
Amen.
It's hard to give what you didn't get. It's hard to give love when you weren't a recipient of a proper love.
You right.
There's a lot of things people called love.
Correct.
That
was not love.
Wouldn't qualify as love for a lot of people. No. And that's why I'm kind of, I feel humble, blessed to have this connection, this ability to come on the show because I think it's very hard to know when you're really making a difference.
Right.
But I think consistency is really what the difference maker is.
Amen.
Got to be consistent.
That is the truth.
Got to be consistent. So I hope this 20 more episodes, bro.
Amen. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
You've been doing your thing.
Sincere, man. So yeah, man, we out here, man. Shout out to Mike twice. We out here, man. Let's listen to some music, man. Woo! My chest is heavy. Hold on. I didn't even get to the rest of the news. We're going to play some music here, just chilling. Let's see. You know what?
So many choices.
Peace Sign by Usher. I listened to this song the other day and made me think of a few things. Few things. You see the wink? Say no. Usher knew what he was doing.
I made this for you. Till we meet again.
Just chillin'.
Yeah, you know who you are. Yeah. I ain't tryna wear you out. Never cared enough. On my way to pick you up. Be ready when I pull up, babe. I don't wanna have to rush. We making love. Let me know if it ain't too much. Won't stop, never get enough, babe. Get enough, babe. Get enough. Get enough, babe. Get enough, babe. Won't stop, never get enough, babe. Get enough. Get enough, babe. Never get enough. Get enough. Never get enough. Get enough, babe. Oh, never get enough, babe. This side, legs up like a peace sign. 2 cups down, got her tongue tied. Can't wait till I'm inside. BB to the sunrise. All up in her hair like a hair tie. 2 cups down, got her tongue tied. Can't wait till I'm inside. Yeah. Stick up the face, my hand on the waist. Thinking about it for some days. I'm on the way. I hop in the rave, speeding race a place, sit that on my face. She staying there for days, so good I don't need a plate. I love how she tastes, she don't fuck with no lames. That's why she stay in a place. On this side, legs up like a peace sign. 2 cups down, got her tongue tied. Can't wait till I'm inside. BP to the sunrise, all up in the head like a hair tie. 2 cups down, got her tongue tied. I can't wait till I'm inside. Oh, I ain't tryna wear you out, never cared enough. On my way to pick you up, be ready when I pull up, babe. I don't wanna have to rush, we making love. Let me know if it ain't too much. Won't stop if I get enough, babe. If I get enough, babe. Oh, never get enough, babe. Oh, get enough, babe. Oh, on this side, legs up like a peace sign. 2 cups down, got her tongue tied. Can't wait till I'm inside. BB to the sunrise, all up in the head like a hair tie. 2 cups down, got her tongue tied. I can't wait till I'm inside. Yeah. When she fuck with this side, when she on this side.
Just chillin'.
Thank you. Want to send out a big shout out to Big Business. Thank you very much for coming through. We have the lovely Quayla. Thank you so much for coming through. And also, come on, hit me. Gino.
The backbone of the organization.
Gino. Forgive me. Yeah, man. But yo, y'all got to come around so I can say your name more. Pause. I caught that one. Y'all have a great night, though. You know what I mean? Now, as we have continued the chilling of the chillers and chillettes, I want to make sure that everyone understands that we have a few bits of news left to go. So, El Capitan,
On with
the news. Yeah, y'all have a great night. And Pharrell's magazine cover. You remember that? Did you see it?
No.
He's wearing like a.
Oh wait,
it's
he
like
had
a coat-looking, dress-looking
Yeah.
thing. They're calling it a dress thing, but it's nothing like a dress because you can't wear it like a dress. It's like a weird thing.
They say it's like the new masculinity or something.
I'm gonna call it a weird thing. Now, different, if you will. Now, here's my issue, right? Oh, sorry about the live. Sorry about that. My issue is the issues is like, what's going on with all the, the cancel culture that's going on right now. Thanks for the word. It's just making me like, not nervous, but it's just like, what's the necessity behind it all? Because everybody is trying to do this whole acceptance speech, Isn't that what it's supposed to be? Like, everybody just accept everybody for who they say they are and what they want to do and just let them do what they want to do.
Theoretically, yeah.
Theoretically, it's a good theory. I have my particulars, but that's me personally. And then within all acceptance, we should be able to accept me having my own opinion about everything. But that's just, what they say. But at the same token, you ain't gonna catch me speaking out about too much. Not right now. I'm not big enough. Wait till I get like Steve Harvey status. Then I'll make my stand. After I bury a couple billion. I'm just teasing. They were actually saying they're missing manhood in America. Missing it. Also saying there's also toxic masculinity. Have you heard that terminology thrown around? So you can't be too manly.
No.
That's why they've done away with what is it, the guys that chop down trees?
Lumberjacks.
That's why they've done away with literal lumberjacks. They're not lumberjacks anymore. They're truck drivers that have a big tree cutter on the front of the truck. But we're supposed to be sensitive, right? Also, we're supposed to be vulnerable, right? To be understanding of our mates in their emotional turbulence.
Yeah, I guess that's
a safe word.
I don't know. Is there some sort of dictionary that we can look up?
We're gonna find out. I'm just like, I just don't get it. Like, no, I get it, but I understand toxic masculinity if you're a butthole, but being a man and saying, you know what, I stand for what is right. I know what is right and wrong, which is taught to you by experience. Why wouldn't you want that though? You know what I'm saying? And then they say that in the dating culture, it's like really, really weird because the girls are like, well, we need to be more sensitive to us, you know? And I'm like, yeah, I'm, sympathetic, but not empathetic. I don't understand what it is to be a woman. I don't want to. Man, and I like it. Like I don't see the need for all of this. Like, this is crazy, man. Like, it's making it really hard to be a dad. You know what I mean? Like, I have 2 kids and I need them to be like uninfluenced by something outside of their dad and their mom. There's too much influence out there.
Yeah, exactly.
But hey, what can you do? What can you do? On with the news. Popeye's chicken sandwich has another issue. Argument ensues in line. Okay. Argument ensues in line for cutting. You can't, what was it? The Amazing Lucas, I was watching his podcast, and he was mentioning that the actual, most Popeyes are pretty much in ethnic communities.
Yeah.
Okay? And so the person whom went in figuring, hey, forget this long line. I'm going to go ahead and cut and get what I want. Bad decision. So, as the argument ensues for cutting, it escalates to a fight which had to be taken outside.
Oh, they was moving furniture.
And thus, outside, someone has a knife and stabs the other. The other person is rushed to the hospital, but regrettably did not make it.
Did it say if the person that was stabbed was the person that cut the line?
I had to find that out. I didn't write that down.
Because that would be terrible.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Somebody died over a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
But, I mean, that's why I was wondering if it was the guy that cut the line, because you kind of get this, you got to get what you deserve.
Get what you deserve, yeah. But at the same token, like, is it worth fighting for?
No, it's a chicken sandwich. Like
Me personally, I would physically put
People.
myself in front of this person. That is it. I'm 245 pounds, 6 foot, almost 1. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I guess my presence is more commanding. I don't care. If you're behind me in line, right, and somebody cuts us both, you better push me. Push me forward. Like, we're going forward. We're not letting this person stay in front of us. Like, no, I'm going to treat you just like we did in school, where I'm going to go in front of you calmly and say, excuse me.
we were waiting here 45
and guess
minutes.
what the next person behind me should do? The same
thing.
All the way back. I think it would be great.
Yeah.
But guess what? Everybody's angry. Everybody's ready to snap. And that's what happened. Somebody died.
Over a chicken sandwich.
Over cutting for a chicken sandwich. And speaking of chicken, on with the news. Buffalo Wild Wings asked a group to move because a customer didn't want black people sitting near them, quote unquote.
Come on.
This is America was the hashtag.
They didn't ask the one person who didn't want them to sit. They asked.
How about you move with your stank self? I really, 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 really wish.
Let me guess. This was in Mississippi.
I think it was Tennessee. I think it was Tennessee or something. I don't know. I think it was Bible Belt. It was Bible Belt. Nonetheless, the staff actually has been fired since.
As they should be.
They've been fired. I am.
What year is this?
2019, bro. 1957. No, man. It's not customary for people to do that. It's not a nice thing to ask someone to move. Period. Like, that is, to me.
Yeah, why can't you just get up and move?
I need tremendous reason. Like, if Gloria Estefan, like if Mariah Carey, if matter of fact, if what's her name? Buffy the Body, I'll even go that far. Showed up and you asked me to move for them and their party, you know what? I might think about it. Because I'm gonna ask them for a picture. I'm gonna ask them to sign my, my chest with the marker. Yeah. I'm gonna go full fanatic. That's what I'm saying, because it's a must at this point. But
so that would be the only reason you would
pretty
move,
much.
Because they want to move, make way for the high profile,
celebrity.
Yeah, makes sense.
I don't care.
Yeah,
get your money, bro. Because I know they're about to break you off.
Yeah,
I know it. Now, if I can get a little extra biscuits or some bread, or
throw
extra
another 10-piece
entree,
in there.
Throw a little. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Some fries.
Yes.
It's called barter. It's called being a good person. But hey, it is not common to be a good person. We're going to keep going. Because I could dwell on people being a good person all day. Because I had several instances that someone tested my anger issues while driving. I'm serious, man.
'Tis the city.
Yeah, man. But hey, what can you do? What can you do? On with the news. Woman found dead with a python wrapped around her neck in a home with over 140 snakes.
Wow.
Laura Hurst was found Wednesday night, the October 30th, 2019, 10:30 at night, my bad, with the 8-foot reticulated python wrapped around her neck, and that was said by the Indiana State Police. The home is owned by Benton County Sheriff Donald Munson. I said Dunson. Munson. According to property records, Munson did not return a CNN call for comment on Thursday afternoon. This is a report from CNN. Approximately 20 of the snakes belong to actual Miss Laura Hurst. According to the police, Hurst actually frequented the property about twice a week. Let's see. Indiana State Police Sergeant Kim Riley told CNN that no one lives in the home and that it had actually been renovated and set up specifically for the collection of snakes.
Wait.
But nonetheless,
they bought a house just to keep snakes in it.
Just to keep their snakes. Now, he said that Hurst was apparently there checking on her snakes. For whatever reason, she apparently got the snake out, and she was doing what people do with snakes, quote unquote. That's my favorite line. He said,
"Oh, that's what he really said."
This is the quote from the state police sergeant. Wait, excuse me, no. Yes, apparently they're checking. Yeah, excuse me. Talking about Hurst, she was apparently there checking on her snakes for whatever reason, comma. She apparently got the snake out, and she was doing what people do with snakes. Basically put it around your shoulder. Ooh, let me talk to the snake. I had 2 Burmese pythons. One died. The other one was my albino. And he got like 8.5 feet long. I didn't wear my snake though. Like I...
Yeah, you just put it around your neck like, oh, I got a snake scarf.
Not after he got big. No. Because I started feeling how strong he was getting. And I'm like, no, I'm straight, It's great to look at.
How fast are they? Like, can he just go whoop real quick?
No.
It takes a minute?
It takes a minute. It takes some coils to get around you to suffocate you completely. Can't be just one time around you. Plus, if you're a person that handles snakes a lot, first off, you go tail first. You peel the tail. You peel it from the tail side. And then you keep that going around whatever it is. Keep focused if you're not breathing, which is ridiculous. How did you get this snake that much wrapped around you to suffocate you?
I don't know. It seems kind of sketchy.
But they're always sketchy.
And
right?
they did say it was owned by a sheriff, the house, correct? Not saying I'm not pointing fingers. I am saying
somebody did have to write the report. Hey, man. There's an eerie looming aura over this story there, guys. I don't know.
I mean, to me, yeah.
Hey, man, it hit you that way, bro. I get it. I can get it. Well, let's what time is it? Let's listen to some music.
I got a snake scarf.
You stupid.
People
How about we
doing with what they do with snakes?
We're gonna play "Caged Bird Sings" by Toby. I got wind of this guy this week too. He's dope. All right, Toby, Tobi, called "Caged Bird Sings." We just chilling, all right? Yeah.
Check your ego at the door with your winter coat. Summer fall for the games, but the winners won't. The world ain't ready for your boy. boy, is he? Mama, I'ma give him hell, I'ma give him hope. I'm mixing up the gumbo. Shout out to my mama dudes. Got me cooking cauliflower, collard greens, and callaloo. I took a trip to LA, Subi told me that I got the juice. Spit that holy gospel, make the pastor holla, hallelujah. I'm trying to change the world before I drop dead. But if I only change myself in the process, that's success. I ain't much of a talker, no, I'm a doer. I ain't no game spitter, neither listen, I just prove it. The cook is in the kitchen, the word is set in stone, the proof is in the put in. The flow is overcoming the mode, it's up and running and growing, never delay it. I'm coming for all heads, you running your mouth. Tail tucked between your hind legs, your mama will vouch, you gotta let it go. You can't keep an eagle in a parrot cage. No, you can't tell a feather don't get carried away. No, you can't tell a single mother no. You can't stop the mission that I'm on. You can't call it, no. You can't keep an eagle in a parrot cage. No, you can't tell a feather don't get carried away. No, you can't tell a single mother no. You can't stop the mission that I'm on. You gotta let it go. Words get reserved for the warriors on campuses. My passionate reds, melancholy blues. These the Langston hues I use to paint the canvas with. I don't plan to quit anytime soon. Rain, sleet, hail, snow, typhoon. Even as these dark clouds surrounding me, you reminded me of high noon. Am I a fool to let you through these thick walls of mine? Am I a fool to introduce you to the borderline? Look at these tears on my pillowcase dry, yet I remain cooler than the other side. Never mind, am I a fool to let you through these thick walls of mine? Am I a fool to introduce you to the borderline? Look at these tears on my pillowcase dry, yet I remain cooler than the other side. Never mind the pain. You can't keep an eagle in a parrot cage. No, you can't tell a feather don't get carried away. No, you can't tell a single mother no. You can't stop the mission that I'm on. You can't call it, no. You can't keep an eagle in a parrot cage. No, you can't tell a feather don't get carried away. No, you can't tell a single mother no. You can't stop the mission that I'm on. You gotta let it go. Ooh, ooh, you gotta let it go. Ooh, you gotta let it go.
I bet they say the same damn thing. Got niggas paying top dollar to holler. Talking about that pretty brown frame. And I don't mean the Impala that you just hopped out of. Go on about your business. You must be religious. 'Cause God done took her time. And you're tired of hearing those same old lines. And talking about something new. Can't look the same to you. And talking about something new. Put me on. Get on with you. Something about something new. I don't pretend to look the same to you. Talking about something new. I just wanna get home with you. The truth is, I came to know ya. Don't give a damn about the things they told ya. 'Cause they don't have a clue. But they don't need you like I can need you. Don't need champagne. You'd rather be held tight and maintained. I wanna know everything about you. But first I gotta talk to you. Talking about something new. We can't look the same. Talking about something new. Put me on. I just wanna get home with you. Talking about something new. I don't pretend to look the same. Talking about something new. I just wanna get home with you. So much. time. Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? Something new. Something new. How to get home with you. Something new. I don't wanna tell you the same thing. Talk to you. Something new.
Just chillin'.
Yes. Tis I, Just Chillin'. Welcome back. It is Just Chillin' with Just Henry. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is Flow Ohio Radio. And we are going to continue the news. Mourners. Mourners at a German funeral were accidentally served a drug-laced cake, police said. After a funeral in Rostock, pardon, I don't know how to say it. Attendees convened at a restaurant to indulge in some cake, one of which contained hashish, a potent drug made from the resin of cannabis plants. Rostock police spokesperson Christopher Hahn told CNN. Grief gave way to nausea and dizziness.
And laughter.
And 13 of the guests fell ill shortly after unknowingly ingesting the drug. Their symptoms sent several of them to ER, including one guest whisked away in an ambulance. The baker was revealed to be a restaurant employee's 18-year-old daughter. She regularly baked cakes for events right at the same location. And her mother her mother accidentally brought in the frozen hash cake along with several other drug-free ones that I don't like the way you'd say that. Other drug-free cakes in the family's fridge. So, once again, her mother accidentally brought in frozen hash cake along with several other drug-free cakes in the family's fridge. She brought those in. She had baked it with another event in mind, Han said.
Obviously.
Rostock police are investigating the 18-year-old for negligence, bodily harm against 13 people, disturbance of a funeral, and a violation of Germany's Narcotics Act, which deems cannabis use illegal without a prescription.
Oh, boy.
Stanger. I'm sorry to hear that. I just thought it was interesting to think of a German funeral and then following the funeral, though. This is like after the funeral, so they're like eating cake to try to, calm themselves. And then they get extra calm and start that paranoia.
I'm freaking out!
I can't see straight. Why am I so dizzy? Yeah.
Can't feel my arms.
Hey, man.
Why are my arms so long?
So that was that one. I just thought that was fun.
I mean, I can understand. I've been so hot one time that I couldn't feel my arm.
I
was in a bag of chips,
yeah,
in my bag of chips, like arm in there, and all of a sudden I'm reaching, and I'm like, yo, I can't feel no chips. What's going on? Start freaking out.
Can't feel your arm.
They're like, yo, chill out. You'll be fine, bro. You're just high, bro.
You're strange. That's awesome. Thank you for being strange, Sergio.
No doubt.
It's National Gratitude Day. Ooh, see that? See what I did there? On with the news, my good sir. We got Trump. I say it again, Trump lifelong New Yorker, declares himself a resident of Florida.
Makes 100% sense.
The president filed a declaration of domicile last month saying his Palm Beach property will be his permanent residence. Changing his primary residence could carry significant tax implications for Mr. President Trump. Is it Mr. President Trump or just no? It's President Trump. Excuse me. For
Sure.
President Trump. I'm trying to give him too many names, and I find that incredibly hilarious. Also, by Benjamin Weiser in the New York Times, Trump taxes. Appeals court rules that president must turn over 8 years of tax returns. The 3-judge appeals panel did not take a position on the president's biggest argument, that he is immune from all criminal investigations. Yeah.
And that's funny that he automatically assumes it's a criminal investigation.
Yeah.
Because it probably is.
Oh, but it is. Something's going on. But, we can't call it yet. We're just, citizens. Yeah. Now, hey, man. First off, did I say last week that I don't celebrate Halloween?
I don't think we touched on that, no.
No, I don't celebrate Halloween. All right. Now I need the whole grand fanfare on this one because I'm going in on this one. Hit me. On with the news. Now, an anti-vaccination mother took to social media on Wednesday to share her decision to give out tainted lollipops for Halloween. Just gotta get out there and just get all this stuff, right? Free stuff, free candy. Excuse me. The Australian mother who identifies herself online as Sarah Walker RN, which is a registered nurse, shared in a private Facebook group, Stop Mandatory Vaccination, that her son, whose name has been redacted, contracted chickenpox, and that she planned to help other children in the community by spreading the virus through candy. So my beautiful son, redacted name, has the chickenpox at the moment, and we've both decided to help others with natural immunity this Halloween, Walker wrote. We have the packaging open and closing down pat, and can't wait to help others in our community. So you open and close it and able to make it look like nothing happened.
So she had him lick the candy or something? Like,
I didn't go in that far.
That's probably what it sounds like to me.
And so, can chickenpox be given away by your saliva?
No, I don't know.
Fact check. Anybody in the live want to go ahead and look that up? How is chickenpox actually contracted, or should I say transmitted? That's the word. Given to someone else. So, Walker's message was screenshotted and shared on Light for Riley, a page dedicated to protecting babies and families from vaccine-preventable diseases, in honor of Riley Hughes, a baby boy who tragically died from whooping cough in March of 2015. Have you ever seen that something like this instantaneously make your skin crawl? The post written by Riley's father, Greg Hughes. Okay, so Greg Hughes said, have you ever seen something that instantaneously makes your skin crawl? There we go. Walker was proven to not work at the medical facility she actually professed on Facebook. Walker later took to Facebook to double down on her argument despite widespread backlash online. Dear internet trolls, she wrote, you think you're right by judging me and my trying to report me get me fired? I can't stand people with ill grammar. I don't care. The health and well-being of my baby is far more valuable than any job. But it's not just your baby. Anyway.
But he was the one with the chicken pox.
Thank you. It's not just her baby.
I don't get it.
What are you tripping on? What are you saying? Anyway, you say I'm vile and gross, like I have done something that hundreds of thousands of parents haven't already done, she continued. How many times do you see children dropped off to daycare or school when they're clearly sick and contagious? Exactly. And I'm offering lifelong immunity for the price of a couple blisters and a few days off school, she added. But she doesn't realize, especially if she was actually a registered nurse, that people have adverse or should I say diverse reactions to chickenpox. But anyway, however, if Walker were to, thankfully, I missed the spot, Thankfully, whether Walker went ahead with her scheme or it was entirely made up, Queensland Health actually told news.com in Australia that the risk of chickenpox transmission from such tainted lollipops would be extremely low, since the virus does not survive long on surfaces. However, if Walker were to be found guilty of food tampering or making false claims to do so, she could be facing serious prison time, as well she should. In September 2018, Australia's parliament increased the jail term to 15 years for anyone convicted of contaminating foodstuffs. I like that word. Foodstuffs. After an epidemic of needles being discovered in strawberries and other fruits terrified the actual country. That was a Reuters report. Now, the bill even criminalized making hoax claims about food tampering, an offense now punishable by up to 10 years in prison. Do not go to Australia acting a fool. The United States, take note. That's all I'm saying. Now, on with the news. Keeping it local. Tampa man finds new job after handing out his resume on streets. I just got tired of applying online and no one getting back to me, says Nick Johnson. Johnson was left unemployed for 2 months. Getting his next job seemed daunting no matter his qualifications. Bachelor's in construction management from Purdue University. And I have a master's in global entrepreneur management from the University of San Francisco, says Mr. Johnson. With no calls from his efforts on job search websites, Johnson decided to try something drastic on one of the busiest intersections in Tampa, at West Cypress Street and North West Shore Boulevard. It's very hot. I was dressed business professional. I had a sign that said Masters in Management, looking for a career, please take a resume. And they actually said a guy panhandling for work on a hot Florida day in August. That got people's attention. And he got a job.
Props to him.
And I actually looked it up. There's more than one person that's done this. This is not new. I actually think that's fantastic. Me, on the other hand, my credentials don't look that good on paper. I'm just teasing. Not for a bachelor's and master's. I don't have a master's or a bachelor's degree. Not yet, at least. But nonetheless, we just chilling. So as we just chill, I would like to
Just chill.
set the mood just a little bit more. Set the mood just a little bit more. Sorry, we're going to have a good time, and we're going to play, let's see, where shall we go? Where shall we go? Let's go Reaching Too Much. Reaching Too Much by Anderson .Paak featuring Layla Hathaway. I think you guys are going to enjoy this. All right? We just chilling. It's just Henry. Love y'all. Yeah.
I see you reaching, baby. What are you reaching for? That don't look easy, baby. That must be so hard. I see you reaching out, stretching out to God. That don't look easy, baby. That must be so hard. Baby, I feel your pain, but you try and save your now. It's what I won't do, what I won't do. Keep trying. I ain't trying to save you now. I feel your pain, but you try and save you now. It's what I won't do, what I won't do. I see you reaching, baby. What are you reaching for? That don't look easy, baby. That must be so hard. I see you reaching out, stretching out to God. That don't look easy, baby. That must be so hard. I see it too much, baby. I need to take some space. You kiss me too much, baby. Forgot to wipe my face. I treat you too much, baby. Why don't you ever pay? I think you're too much, baby. I need to pump my brakes. I think I'm doing way too much. How can one thing mean so much to you and so little to me? You stay here too much, baby. You know it's not your place. You're sniffing too much, baby. I had to hide my way. I think I'm doing way too much. Way too much. Way too much. Hey, how can one thing mean so much to you and so little to me? I think you're doing way too much. Settle down, settle down. Somebody needs to calm you down. I think you're doing way too much. Settle down, settle down. Somebody needs to tell you. Whoa, whoa. Settle down, settle it down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, sit your ass down, sit your ass down somewhere. Whoa, whoa. Settle down, settle down, settle down. I'm giving this up, baby, before I blow my brains. I see you next lifetime, baby. What did Badu say? You'll always be loved, baby. The one that got away. Let's keep in touch, baby. I got your number saved. I got you, babe. I think I'm doing way too much. Way too much. Way too much. How can one thing mean so much to you and so little to me? Don't mean much to me. I think you're doing way too much. Settle down. Way too much. Somebody needs to calm you. I think you're doing way too much. I think you're way too much. Somebody needs to tell you. I think you're doing way too much. Settle down. Way too much, yeah. This is familiar. I feel you. How can that be? I thought I was gone now, on the run now, trying to find a happier me. But flying away didn't fix a thing. Barely alive on this G5, bottle away from me drowning. Start with a sip, then a down there. Land in Toronto, I'm tipsy. You'll never say that you miss me, but I know that you miss me. I wish you were with me. Blue sky, blue sky. Won't you let the clouds go by? Too soon, don't need you around. Bringing me back down, bringing me back. A conversation that we never had, replay it in my head. I say the right thing and you smile just like you used to. Took me way back to when I knew you. This time I don't make the same mistakes. I don't ever break your heart. You don't have all you can take, and we don't fall apart. Oh, this can't be real. Already made my escape. Some things you can't run away from. I wanted the weather to change. Tried my best to outrun the rain. Only way I deal with the pain. I know you feel the same. I know you feel the same. Blue sky, blue sky. Won't you let the clouds go by? Too soon, blue. Don't need you around, bringing me back down, bringing me
Jus Chillin.
Yes, yes, yes. You already know. You already know. Tis I, Just Henry. Welcome back. I think we had a great show.
Absolutely.
I think I had a good time. It was thought-provoking, especially when Big Business went in and interviewed me, eh? Isn't it weird how I lose control of my show so often? Like, is this...
It's not.
You think this
don't
is
look
like...
at it as losing control. Looking at it as going where it's supposed to go. If it wasn't supposed to go there, that wouldn't happen, brother.
All right, Jiminy Cricket face.
Everything
that's
happens
weird. No, I
as
agree.
it is supposed to.
No, I agree. It was actually pretty dope. I had a good time. Learned some things about...
And we learned some things about
the way I thought. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's important to learn. It's important to be able to understand somebody, man. Like, you know what's funny? I understood you and Alfie a lot more when I met your parents. Real talk. That was with that barbecue that we did. We undercooked the...
Yeah.
Everybody got sick. Like, I didn't even finish mine. I was like, nah, this isn't cooked, bro. I ain't going there. Yeah,
was I on the grill? Was that me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that was in my puppy days.
You and Gino.
My puppy days of grilling.
Y'all were like real, like, we got this.
No, we just trying to give everybody, we just trying to build up everybody's
Try to
immune
give to
system.
the people. Try to feed the people. It was wonderful. The steak was good.
Yeah.
What was it? The burgers too, or whatever you had?
I think it was the brats that were undercooked.
It was the brats. Them things, not the business. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have like sausage and all that other stuff, right? Please boil it or something before you grill it. Okay? If you want the grill flavor, It's okay to boil it before, to cook it through, and then put it on the grill. It's okay.
That was before I understood the low and slow method.
Yeah, man. Low, but then if you got time, that's a different story as well. But if you don't have time, please make sure you don't give anybody a stomach ache. That's all I'm saying. Nah, it was good vibes. What else? We got my show coming up this Saturday night, November 9th, at the 5-Star Dive Bar. I will be performing 7 to 10 minutes worth of music, which is going to be fun. It's going to be right. It's going to be all right. And, bringing it back, because did we talk about Will Smith? We didn't bring back Will Smith.
No, we didn't get back
right?
to Will Smith, no.
So, the reason earlier that I brought up Will Smith is walking into the show tonight, I love my YouTube feed. It gave me Will Smith's perspective, like his video diary of whatnot of the grand opening of Tyler Perry's movie studio. And bruh, have you seen it?
Yeah. It's amazing, dude.
It's ridiculous.
No, what I love about it, it's going to change movies forever.
Forever. Like, the place it's immaculate.
Top of the line, brand new, everything.
Everything.
Bigger than any studio in Hollywood.
Ever. Combined.
And the symbolicness of it.
The symbolism of the placement of this place on an actual old Confederate Army base. Boom. Let's take back that time.
And the first thing I thought,
what's that?
The colonizers are not going to like this.
No, not at all.
And the second thing I thought, Black Wall Street.
It's going to boom.
But I just found out because it's on an old Confederate base, there's a no-fly zone over it.
Even better.
Yep. So
Even
they can't
better.
just come, we accidentally. No.
No.
It's not going to happen.
No fly zone. You're breaking the law.
Love it. And I think as far as for minorities go, this is going to be huge.
It's already huge.
Yeah.
It's
going to change the way movies are done because now, they had to go through red tape and all this stuff. Now it's going to be, why should we go to Hollywood?
No, there's no reason to go to Hollywood. That's why Bollywood was doing good. Have you seen Indian cinema now? Like, it's crazy. Netflix is flooded. Like, they got movies for days.
And I think as far as on an independent level, it's going to be huge for everyone.
Yeah.
So shout out to Tyler Perry.
Shout out to Tyler Perry, the fantastic fairy tale story. You know what I mean? Like, hey, dress and all. Like, all jokes included.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter how he got it done. My man's got it done.
Yeah.
And it is incredibly beautiful to be able to have something tangible to that magnitude, bro. 330 acres, bro. Yo, this is not just like a studio that you can do stuff inside.
Yeah.
You could do stuff outside too.
Did you see they got a replica of the White House?
That's dope. I didn't see that part.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
I want to go on a tour. Like, we're going to have to see if we can get
Gotta
together
be there.
and go up there and just
It
take
would
a
be
tour.
dope because this is epic, man. It's like anything can happen now. There's so many new already in production movies and projects that are coming out. Like, this is gonna be great.
Bad Boys 3, they're
Dude.
doing there.
Dude,
They're doing the.
why wouldn't you? Like,
They are.
like you
'Cause
got Will Smith.
What's the movie with Eddie Murphy?
Not
the one that they're bringing the sequel to.
You talking about Coming to America?
Yeah,
they're doing that.
They're doing both of them there at the same time.
Yeah,
because Will Smith ran up on Eddie Murphy's trailer.
Yes, I did see that.
Hilarious.
You're right.
Just to see all those people of the caliber of talent that
together.
They had in that one, just even that one little frame, not including the party, just Will Smith being like, "Yo, Martin, let's go see what's up."
Yeah,
with Eddie.
Yes, and be able to chill and
classic.
be able to everybody look at each other look where he got here, look where he came from. I think it's dope, man.
Yeah, we definitely got to see if we can go up there and see if we can take a tour because.
Great story, and I would love to take a tour. I want to be able to document my my first time being able to go there, and then hopefully my next time I can get to go there.
I'm with it, bro.
And hopefully in a paying capacity, but nonetheless, I don't have to speak with a British accent. I can act. So they tell me. Ask my kid's mom. I'm just joking.
Oh, he's a great actor. Give him an Oscar.
Was that bad? That was bad. Oh, my bad. All right. You know what? Ladies and germs, I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for joining me and sticking around and hanging out and just chilling with Just Henry, right? So as we closed out, I want to let y'all know y'all my sweet poison, okay? This is another track by Toby. I might play some more music by him. And to be honest with you, you know how I've been avoiding rapping in music to play? He is ill, bro. Like, his incorporation of singing and actual diction is great. Like his actual, it's fun. He makes it fun, and I haven't had fun listening to music in a very long time, and I'm actually glad it happened. But before we sign off, before we play that last track, we need to reiterate, as we do every time here at Just Chillin', that we are on a never-ending journey to not be the same we were yesterday or today, because tomorrow is anew. We are a never ending project. We are humanity. Like, we're community. We are love, man. Like, we are the force that people write about and dream about. And for us not to be able to unify and get that force felt instead of just heard, it's kind of ridiculous to me, which is why I'm like not usually politically motivated all the time. But nonetheless, love conquers all. And if you haven't, somebody texted me, it's funny. If you haven't been loved today, if you don't see somebody that you can look at them and they just say, you know what, I love you, or they give you the I love you look, go love somebody. I said it earlier, but I really mean it. Like, the contagiousness of it is overwhelming. And you can see the smile on my face to understand that, yeah, it's real. So go love somebody, okay? Because I promise you they going to love you back. And Serge, thanks again for you being you, providing this arena, Flow Higher Radio. And with that, I bid you all adieu. Good night. We're just chilling.
Just chillin'. Just chillin'.
Won't you focus on the moment? Mine is running wild. Let me take it high. Yeah. High. Yeah. is a present I treasure, of course. I pay attention whatever the cost. A Helen Keller on weather report. Showers you never before seen. Get your umbrella for it. I carefully dip, but I peek round the corner intrigued. You got my heart doing tachycardia. Pop, 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 pop. Every morning, all these stories you heard them before. Trust you in good hands like Hori and Forth. Do you remember January, December, it's only March. December feel like forever ago. Where does it go? Where does it hold? I'm rolling through the motions expecting to heal. I could've numbed it down, but it's better to feel. Trust issues fuck with you, I get it, it's real. See, we all been head over heels for Mona Lisas who were really Corella DeVilles. Handling you like mechanical bull. Handling you like grandma ceramic is fragile. Handling you like final semester in school. Can't lose focus and let it slip through. Lean in closer and let me take you.
Jus Chillin.